everybody, welcome to part 2 of our beginner workout. Today we're going to be working on a lot of different movements, some basic movements that you'll find in your everyday Brazilian Jiu Jitsu class. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our warm-up. So this first thing that we're going to do is a downward dog position, then we're going to go to a neck stretch. When we're doing our downward dog, main thing there is just letting your head be heavy, holding yourself up, stretching out our calves, our legs, our lower back. Then when we go to the next stretch, just placing our head on the mat, going forward and back. We got 30 seconds left. So about every 5 seconds or so, we're switching. Now, if you're having a hard time with this next stretch, you can always drop down to your knees and do it from there. That's fine too. We got 10 seconds left. Most important thing is just making sure that you warm up and you're comfortable with where you're at. So on these warm-ups, they're never too crazy, never too intense. This next one is just rolling back and forth. Okay, loosening up that spine a little bit more, going all the way to our neck, rolling to the back of the head, having our legs come forward and back. So right now I'm doing more of the beginner part of it. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can have your legs go all the way behind you, having your feet touch, and you'll see that here shortly. But just gradually going more and more and more as you do so. I mean, if you guys are really limber, just right off the bat, go ahead and have your feet touch. That's no problem at all. If you can't have your feet touch, just keep going as far as you can. The more you do this, the more you'll loosen up, the easier that this will become. We got 15 seconds left. Five seconds, you're almost there. And time. Alright, so this next one is going to be a figure 4 sit-up. So, very similar to our triangle sit-ups, except we're not going to be shifting from side to side, we're just going to sit straight up. So we're going to make that figure 4 with our legs, having our shin go right underneath our instep, and then we're just sitting up. We're just going to alternate left and right. This is just warming up our core, loosening up that spine. You're going to see where we do some rolls today. Different things like that, so we just want to loosen it up as much as possible. Now this figure 4 that we're doing will actually help us get up properly, and you'll see that here a little bit as we continue to do this workout. So right now, just get as many reps in as you can. If you guys feel like you need to go faster, feel free to do so. We got 10 seconds left. All right, and time. So another stretch just to loosen up. We're going to be doing that back stretch, but instead of putting our feet straight behind our head, we're either going to put them to the left or right, and then we're going to walk our feet to the other side. So we're just going to walk across our shoulders like so, and then roll back up. And we're just going to alternate. Keep going just like that. Now, if that is too difficult for you, if you cannot do that, okay, if you can't get your feet there, just have your feet just slide across, so just roll across your shoulders to the other side, like so, right here. Just like that, just kind of alternating. Once again, you will be able to get there if you're more advanced, just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep getting them down low. This is a great drill right here for when someone's trying to stack you, just getting comfortable in this position. Has to do with a lot of our hip movement. Being able to move our body, control our breathing. That's the key thing right there too. All right, this next one is going to be what we call hip shifters. Very similar to shrimping. We're just going to have both feet on the ground though. And I'm just going to push off to one side, have my hips come up, and just move them. So shrimping or hip escapes, this is something that we will be working on here shortly, just another movement that you'll find that's really, really popular in Jiu-Jitsu. You do this in about every single warm-up across the nation, across the world actually, when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu. Very, very important movement to know how to do. And that's what we're practicing right here, just using both feet, pushing our hips. Now we'll go into more detail in the next part. This is just a warm-up on how to move them. So just keep pushing, just like so. 15 seconds left. 5 seconds, you're almost done. Keep going. All right, round 1 is complete. You guys have 1 minute. Stretch out a little bit more if you have any injuries, anything like that. Get some water. We have about 30 seconds left. On this next one, you are going to need to give yourself a little bit of room, just like we did in the previous workout. I recommend at least 10 feet is a good area for you to work out in. We got 15 seconds left. So if you need to pause the video, feel free to do so. Create a little bit of space. All right, so we're going to be doing a lot of shrimping in this next round, or hip escapes, whatever you guys call it. So we're going to get started with that. Now when we do a shrimp, whatever leg is up, so if I have my right leg up, my hips are going to go to my right. If I have my left leg up, my hips are going to go to the left. So notice I put one leg straight, one leg is out. So that's just kind of a general rule when you're first practicing this movement. Now I want to get my hips off of the floor, so I'm going to pivot on my shoulder. That way I can move more freely. So I'm bridging up, and then I'm going to be pushing my hips, just like so. Pivot on that shoulder, push those hips out, just like we did with those hip shifters in that warm-up. There we go. And we're trying to stay in place, so we're just moving forward and back, out, and then right back, out, and right back. 10 seconds left. So if you aren't really familiar with this workout, I suggest you pause this video, practice it a little bit more before we continue. It's good to know how to do it. All right, so next we're going to be going across the floor. Once again, this is a very, very popular thing that you'll see in a lot of different jiu-jitsu schools throughout the world, doing this during the warm-up right here. So just shrimping across the floor. So once again, I'm going to have one leg up, one leg out. That's an easy way to remember it. Whatever knee is up in the air, that's the way that the leg that you push off of and your hips will go. With my hands, you notice I'm pushing them out a lot of times in different positions. Maybe you're pushing on somebody's knee, maybe you're pushing on somebody's chest, their leg, their hips, different body parts. You're pushing to get your body away from them. So that's the purpose of this. We're using our hips to move them back and get free and create that space. We're just going to keep traveling across the floor. Got 15 seconds left. You're almost there. 5 seconds. All right, good deal. So this next one, we're going to do a shrimp to crunches. We're going to start off with 10 crunches. Just like those guard crunches we did. Then from there, we're going to shrimp left, shrimp right, and then go back to the crunches. We're going to do another 10 crunches. We're just going to keep doing that shrimp in place to crunches. So just shrimp, or hip escape, whatever you prefer to call it. Crunching up. Got 25 seconds left. Remember, during these workouts, go the speed that you're comfortable with. If you guys can go a lot faster, feel free to do so. Always challenge yourself, always push yourself. If you need to go slower, that's fine too, but just keep moving, keep going. 3 seconds left, 2, 1, and time. All right, so we're gonna shrimp to a push-up. Now on this one, we're gonna be doing a pyramid with our push-ups. You're gonna start off with 5 push-ups and go to 4, go to 3, go to 2, go to 1. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna shrimp out, roll over, do 5 push-ups. Okay, after you're done with that, roll back. You're gonna shrimp again, then do 4 push-ups. Okay, then 3, then 2, then 1. So go as fast as you can with this. All right, get as many reps in as you can. Got about 30 seconds left. Keep going. You're almost there, 10 seconds. And then once you get to 1, restart at 5, just keep going. All right, we're gonna be doing a one-legged hip escape or one-legged shrimp. You're gonna do 30 seconds on each leg. So I'm gonna keep one leg up and I'm just gonna push out and come right back. We're just gonna be isolating one leg, keeping it in that position, holding it. You'll start to feel the burn towards the end. We're just gonna keep moving, keep going. 10 seconds left, then we're gonna switch. Try to get as many in as you can. All right, switch it up, other leg and go. Keep that leg up the whole entire time. Ten seconds left. You're almost done. And time. Round 2 is complete. Great job on that. Go ahead and get a sip of water if you need it. Stretch out a little bit more. Got about 30 seconds left of this break. Ten seconds. All right, so we're going to be working on forward rolls. Okay, so general rule here, whatever leg I put up, so I'm gonna be taking a knee basically. If I put my left knee up or my right knee up, I'm gonna roll over that shoulder. And as I do my roll, I wanna tuck my head towards my opposite armpit, so that way I'm making sure that I roll on that shoulder. So we're gonna push forward, roll on that shoulder. Now if you notice I'm using my hands, I'm gonna kind of use them to help me so that way not all of my weight is just collapsing onto my shoulder. My hands are going to be like springs, or my arms will be like springs. So we're just going to keep alternating left shoulder, right shoulder. If you're not comfortable with that, just go ahead and just keep practicing on one. If you guys have been training for a while, just keep going left and right, keep rolling. If you notice I'm landing in a figure 4, kind of like those sit-ups that we did, you'll see where those come into play as well, a little bit more into detail. So, like I was saying, those figure 4s, here we go. We're going to add in even more now. We're going to do a figure 4 to taking a knee. So after our roll, if you notice I was landing in this position, so that way I could get up. This actually helped us to stand up as well. You're just going to keep alternating left and right. So figure 4, and I'm sitting up. So whatever leg is tucked underneath, Okay, that's the knee that'll be on the floor. The other one will come up. "30 seconds. Keep it up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going." About 15 seconds. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, so now we're going to start this from standing, doing our rolls. Now, if you are not comfortable with this, go back to your knees and do it from there. If you are used to rolling from standing, feel free to do so. So all we're going to do from standing is we're going to put our hands down on the floor, and we're going to be rolling over. Now, once again, I'm putting my hands on the mat. Okay, that's going to help my arms become like shocks, so that way I can carry my weight a little bit better, almost like I'm doing a cartwheel or a handstand, if you will, to support my body as I fall. And then I just will turn my wrist over and roll into it, rolling over that shoulder. So once again, if you're not comfortable doing this from standing, do this on the mat. But forward rolls are really important to know how to do. Good coordination. Good for self-defense. Got 10 seconds left. All right, so we got about 5 seconds left. So the back roll, once again, is a lot easier to do. We're just going to be those warm-up stretches that we were doing earlier, where we were rolling backwards. All we're going to do is turn our head to one side, rolling over that shoulder. And then we're going to be standing up. So I roll over my shoulder, use my hands to help me get up, kind of getting to some type of stance. So a lot of times if you find yourself being pushed, you trip over. Yes, you can do a back break fall and then just get right up. Or go into a back break fall into a back roll, and we'll talk more about those back break falls here shortly. But during the back roll, turn your head over, stand up. Same thing with that forward roll, just a good self-defense thing. If you get pushed really hard, finding yourself losing your balance, and you actually use these techniques too to help with different sweeps, different transitions. So really important to know how to do that and be able to move and control your body in these positions as well when you are doing jiu-jitsu. All right, and time. So we're going to be combining all of these together. We're going to do 5 squats to a forward roll. Then we're going to do 10 jumping jacks to a back roll. So from standing, we're going to start 5 squats. So as you squat, your weight should be in your heels. It's almost like you're sitting in a chair. Try to keep good posture in our back. All right, then I'm going to turn around, do 10 jumping jacks. Now, if you notice, when I do my forward roll, I'm always going to get up facing the direction that I was pushed. You know, if somebody is to push me, I want to make sure that I can see them. And after our 10 jumping jacks, do that back roll, get up, 5 squats. Got about 30 seconds left. So once again, go as fast as you can with this. If you guys can go faster, please do so. Get that workout in. If you guys need to slow it down, that's fine too, but just keep moving. 15 seconds left. And time. Round 3 is complete. Good job, 1 minute rest. Got about 20 seconds left. So get ready to get back on the floor. Keep working. All right, so now we're going to be talking about how to stand up properly. So if we find ourselves on the back or on the floor, standing and basing. So we're going to do a few different workouts. This first part, we're just going to be holding. So opposite foot, opposite hand down. I'm going to pick myself up, and I'm just going to be holding that position. So carrying our own body weight is so important. All right, the 30-second mark, go ahead and switch sides. So remember, opposite hand, opposite foot. That way we have a good base. And then we're just going to pick ourselves up and hold. Got 10 seconds. All right, so just building that strength a little bit more. Being able to carry your own weight is so important. So these are different workouts to help you when we do go to stand and base. Now, yes, I can put both hands down to help me get up, but it's better to keep one hand up, defending yourself. So we're just doing dips right here. Now, I'm not letting my hips touch the ground. So from this angle, you can't really see it, but I'm not sitting down. I just go as low as I can. So we're just going to keep dipping, 30 seconds on each side. All right, flip it over, other side. Let's do it. Ten seconds left. And time. All right, so the next phase of our stand and base is kicking our leg back. So this is just a workout to help us. So we're going to be alternating left and right. I'm going to pick myself up, shoot that foot back, but notice I'm not letting it touch the ground. It's part of the workout, holding ourselves up, being able to have that leg travel underneath us. So a lot of core, a lot of balance right here, just showing you guys from another angle. Remember, go as fast as you can. If you guys can do it a lot faster, great. Just keep going. Got 25 seconds, keep it up. Five seconds left. Get a few more reps in. Come on, keep pushing, keep going. All right. Now we're going to put it all together, all those different movements that we just did, and we're actually going to get up to our feet now. So when we stand and base, it's actually best to have both your feet hop back at the same time instead of keeping your front foot planted on the floor. Okay, I want to make sure that I get up to an equal fighting stance or guard stance or wrestling stance, whatever I'm getting into, whatever reason I'm on the floor. So I pick myself up, shoot that leg back, but my front foot is going to travel just as far as my back foot does as well. So keep alternating left and right. And that hopping back, it just creates even more space, just making us safer getting away from our opponent if we're in a tournament, or if we find ourselves in a self-defense situation, getting even further back away from them, creating more space, because that's very important. This stand and base can be used in a few different sweeps. It's great to from different escapes as well, creating space, getting back to our feet if we're in a scramble, and if you are in that scramble, getting away from them, creating that space. So we're going to do some thunder sit-ups to stand and base. Now the thunder sit-up is the beginning to how to do a break fall. Okay, back break fall, if you will. So we're just going to do a couple of those, and then we're going to stand and base. So we're doing 5 and then get up. And we're going to move to the other side. So just working that core a little bit more. That's it. Keep alternating left and right legs as we get up. Or if you don't feel comfortable, you can just practice on one side. That's fine too. Just keep moving, keep going. Ten seconds left. All right, round 4 is complete. One more to go. Get some water if you need it. Stretch out. If you need to practice any more movements, feel free to do so right now. Thirty seconds. All right, so let's get back to it. There's going to be a little bit more cardio on this round. So we're going to start off with a sprawl to a roll. So I'm going to sprawl out, just drop down after I sprawl, and then I'm just going to roll. So you guys go as fast as you can. Sprawl, get to a good posture, do that roll. So I'm slowing it down and showing technique if this is your first time. Very, very important to make sure that we're doing this correctly. That way we don't get hurt. If you guys are more advanced, go a lot faster. But we're just going to simply sprawl out. So our hands go down, kick our feet out, come back up, rolling from our knees. Notice we're doing that figure 4. We're getting up the correct way, trying to hit all of those things with good technique. So there's lots of variations of sprawling. We're just doing a very simple one right now. You guys do what's comfortable when you sprawl. Do it however you want to practice. That is fine. All right, so now we're going to stand in base, and then we're going to go to a back roll. Now we're going to kind of combine a little break fall in there, which is like that thunder sit-up we did. Start off slow, smacking out on the ground, rolling back. So from here we find ourselves on the ground, we're getting up away, maybe we get pushed again, we get tripped up, we lose our balance, we trip on something. Lots of different scenarios on why we would do this combination, but for right now, just having that fitness going, getting up, getting down, working different movements, putting it all together, that's a key thing. 30 seconds left. One thing to make sure that you do is never post out when you're falling down. So if I'm falling and I put my arm completely straight, you can really injure yourself. I never want to land like that. Always absorb the fall by smacking the floor with our forearms, having those arms extended out, kind of like we did with those thunder sit-ups. So important. All right, this next one we're going to be doing shrimping. We're going to shrimp 4 times to stand in base. So we're going to go left and right, left and right. Go as fast as you guys can. Always remember that. Push yourself, challenge yourself. And get up and get it away. Create that space. So we could be trying to shrimp away from our opponent, hip escapes, whatever you want to call it. But then we're creating that space. Got 15 seconds left. Keep it up. Keep going. Up and down, up and down. right, good work. Okay, so on this next one, we're going to be shrimping. Okay, we're just going to shrimp twice. Then we're going to figure 4 to get up without using your hands. So, going to require some core strength here, using our momentum, our body weight. So just all of these different things that we've worked today, we're putting it together right now. Go as fast as you can. Lots of cardio right here. And once again, try to alternate left and right as you get up. Try to switch your legs. Always practice both sides. If you need to just practice one, that's fine. Get comfortable with it. If you come back to this, do the other side. Just keep training. Keep going. You're almost done. All right. Here we go with our last one. We're going to be doing mountain climbers to a kick out. So we're going to do 6 mountain climbers, and then we're going to kick our leg out from underneath us. So remember, whatever leg we kick out with, we're going to put that opposite hand up. 6 mountain climbers, do that kick out. Remember, go as fast as you can on this. Challenge yourself. You guys are almost there. Come on, we're halfway. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it. Got about 10 seconds or so left. Come on. Keep it up, keep it up. And time. Great job on this workout today, guys. If you feel comfortable going to intermediate, feel free to do so. If you need to go back, work the beginner one a little bit more, that's okay too. We'll see you guys in the next workout.